Let's say we need to store a user's name, email, and phone all at one place in a collection under single variable. Now the question is, can we use list to store this data collection? Well, it's possible but not recommended. If we use list here, we need to memorize the positions of data. Let's say here the position of name is 0, email is 1, and phone is 2. But if this collection is bigger and let's say have 20 values, it will be so hard to keep in mind the positions of all. And let's say now I need to print user email. I will write it like this by using index or position, which is not meaningful at all. Imagine if this list is coming from server and the order of values is unknown. How do you know what you are printing here? Name, email or phone? So you may end up showing something like this, which is wrong. Well, in this situation, the best collection to use is dictionary. And this is how we use dictionary for storing all the user data under one variable. We surround the data by curly brackets and write key value pairs. And to fetch a certain value from dictionary, we simply use its key. So now even if the data is coming from server, the order of values is unknown and I cannot see in my code. Still, this print will always show name and not email or something else. So dictionary stores data in a little different way. In list, we store values position wise and fetch them using indexes starting from 0. But in dictionary, we store them key wise and fetch them using keys. As a side note, lists can have duplicate values, but dictionary cannot have duplicate values.
Why do we need a dictionary in Python? What is the practical use of it? Let me give you a real world example. Well, if I ask you to have data of 3 products in your program, each having its name, price, and company, how are you going to do it? Please pause this video, open your editor, and try to do it. Well, the first way is create 3 variables for each product and overall 9 variables for the whole data. And this is a bad way. The second one is to manage the data in 3 different lists. A list of names to hold the product names, then the list of prices and companies, or make a single list holding the 3 lists. This way, accessing product data is complicated. We have to use multiple indexes to reach a value. So, what is the best way? Well, the answer is to remove all the lists and put 3 dictionaries. Each dictionary is representing a full product. So, our data is more organized now. Now we can simply fetch all the details of a product from a single dictionary instead of gathering pieces from different lists. And this is how we can access a value, which we can easily read as name of the first product, which will be MacBook Pro. Have a look, and there we get MacBook Pro. So that's how dictionaries are pretty useful in managing real world data. A dictionary in Python is exactly like a dictionary in real world, where we have a bunch of words with their meanings, just like key value pairs here. These are the keys and here are their values. And the value against a key can be anything. It can be a string, a number, a boolean, a list, or even another dictionary. The keys have to be unique. We cannot have duplicate keys. However, we can have duplicate values. Now, how to access a value? Very simple. Write dictionary name, scare brackets, and the key. This will give us MacBook Pro. And what if I try to access a key that does not exist? Let's say detail. And here we get key error, which means the key detail does not lie in the product. Now to avoid the program crash, we can put a check here. If the key exists, only then access the key value. We can use in operator for that. So if key detail lies in product, only then we will fetch the key value. Press run and no more crash. The output is empty because this condition is false and this piece of code is not executing. Please note the keys are case sensitive. So if I try to access name like this, again we get key error because Python cannot find this key for this product. So make sure to add the keys the way they are defined. Now let's modify the key values. For example, I want to change the price to 1300. This is how I can do it. So we are changing the price to 1300. Let's see how our dictionary looks. And this is our updated dictionary with price 1300. What if I try to set value for a key which does not exist? What should happen? The detail is added with its value. So in this key value assignment, if the key lies in the dictionary, its old value will be replaced by new one. If the key does not exist, it will be added to the dictionary. Now let's look at some dictionary functions or methods. Just like a list, we can use pop method to delete an item. For list, we used index in pop method, but here for dictionary, we will pass the key. Now if we log the dictionary, the name is no more in our dictionary. Using clear method, we can empty our dictionary like this. So that's all for the dictionary. Now we are ready to use it in our programs.